Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your love and relationships reading. This is for the week of September 20th to 26th. Make sure you watch your other placements as well to have a more complete picture of the situation. During this week, how your person is going to feel about you is represented by the King of Pentacles. So this is someone who is loyal, who cares a lot about you. It may be an older man. Um, for those of you who are in a heterosexual relationship, let's say, in general, this is an older person. They may have a hard time showing their emotions, but they're very generous in their love. And uh, this can also be what is blocking this person. They care for you a lot, but they may have a hard time telling you about it, especially if this is a new relationship, or maybe this is about an ex. It does not seem that they are over you if this is an ex. What is blocking them is precisely this history that they have with you. You have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands is about passion and obviously, very hot and steamy love, but this can be about a new relationship. If this is the case, if you've met someone new, the relationship could be really promising. Make sure that they want the same things, because that can be a short-lived relationship with a Page of Wands. But if it's about an established relationship, maybe what is blocking your person is that they're asking themselves, now that the passion has withered a little bit, with time, are you really compatible? If this is going to, if this relationship is going to last, really, can be a long-term relationship. So that's maybe what they're thinking about. They asking themselves this question, and that seems that it's what is blocking them. Okay, it looks like a block. The cause of this situation, we're talking about old influences, is this Knight of Swords. So this could be an air sign, someone you're dealing with, the person you're dealing with, and this person is very sharp-minded, and maybe they are also a little bit quick to decide. Okay, and maybe that's what has been the cause of this situation between you. Usually, the Knight of Swords is talking about a change, that is something that you wanted, that was going to happen, and maybe right at the time that the change was happening, your person changed their mind and they didn't want it anymore. Because the Knight of Swords is also about a partner departing from your life, someone who says, okay, I want this relationship with you, let's move in together. And then they, after a while, after several months, it's not necessarily very quick, they change their mind and say, okay, well, that was maybe a mistake, and we should not live together, or something like that. So the cause of this situation between you is that sort of behavior, probably. And this could be the person, this could be you, or maybe both of you have acted in this way. How they're going to act, what actions they're going to take towards you during this week, is this Ten of Swords reversed. This is about coming out of if you've had a breakup and they really was devastated by it. This is about coming out of that, coming out of this hurt feeling and just unhappiness. Sometimes this means that a relationship can come back from brink of collapse. So if this is what you're looking for, if you've had a bad fight and you're separated, or you're in bad place, I would say. You're going through a rough patch. This can also be with the Ten of Swords reverse, that it can be a sort of regeneration of that relationship. The advice for you, Taurus, is stop being anxious and worrying and creating mountains out of molehills. Okay, this Nine of Swords is what is this advice is all about, and this can also affect your well-being, because sometimes because of those thoughts you may kind of not have a good night's sleep thinking about your person. The advice for them is Four of Cups reversed. This is about taking action, coming out of this state of being detached and not invested in the relationship, not interested, while at the same time they were unhappy, frustrated, and they were not taking advantage of other opportunities. And here, this can be about someone who's an ex. If you were separated, clearly they were not really interested in other people, but at the same time they were sort of frozen in inaction, and the advice for them is to come out of that. The outcome will really depend on the situation, on where you are both emotionally. It's the Tower reverse. This is about a relationship that had serious problems, okay? Or if it's a relationship that is ongoing right now, you do have things that are not working. So this is about your willingness to deal with those and to understand that something has to change, and you can't go back to where things were, because if you've had a Tower moment, if something happened between you, clearly separation, maybe arguments, whatever it is, conflicts, it's because something was not working well. So you do have this choice of making the changes that the Tower has required you to do. And if you recently, your relationship went through a Tower moment, the advice of this card is do not try to recreate things as they were before. Okay, you need to reassess the situation, see if the relationship the way it is right now is working for you or not. So this is also about reassessing the truth, the reality, the way it is, and coming to a decision, which is not usually something that is easy, and nobody likes it. Okay, so it's a little bit a tricky card. The messages that you have: ask for help, clearly ask for guidance and help, and ask for the universe, for the divine, whatever name you give to it, this higher power. Ask for help and guidance. You do have Treasure Island, so there is a possibility of having an abundance of help and support and love and happiness. Here we're looking at it in the context of a love reading. It can also be about finances and, material manifestation. And you do have your third message is Orenda in this deck. It means honor your mystical creative force. So you really need to honor yourself in this relationship, and do not try to go back, as I said, to where things were before, especially if you did not value yourself a lot. Okay, that is the message of this card. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope this gave you some clarity. If you want to have more information and guidance, go to soulclearingtarot.com. You have the link in the description box below to ask for a personal reading. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like, and I wish you a great week, and I see you later. Take care, Taurus.